Today I'll be taking a look at the Tommy Walsh small toolbox from
Okay,
Poundland.
today we'll be taking a look at the Tommy Walsh DIY Time toolboxes from Poundland. As you can see there, they come in the two different colours. You've got the yellow style and the red style, where they either have this clip here is red and the handle is red or yellow. When I first saw them, they came in the yellow. Nowadays they seem to be in the red. They do have this Tommy Walsh DIY Time sticker on them, which you probably want to remove, like I've done that there. These toolboxes for £1 are alright. If you've got any loose tools like screwdrivers and spanners or odds and ends lying around your workshop or garage and you just want to tidy them away, they're perfect for that. Or if you've got any other any other hobby things like little jars of paint or things like that that you need to put away, store away properly in a kind of a box, it'd be good for that. I suppose they might be good for women and makeup and things like that, I suppose. I don't know, but obviously we're talking tools here, so bits and bobs. You might even want to use them for putting some screws and bolts and things like that in there, being as they're only £1. You can do that. What I think these are perfect for is, well, this one I use just for in-house tools. I've got a little kit of tools in there, screwdrivers and pliers and things like that. That's for anything that I need to do that might need to be done in the house, so I don't have to come running out in the middle of the night if there's a leak or anything like that, or a light switch or something like that needs changing. I don't have to come out in the middle of the night to the shed or to the garage and meddle around. Also, it means that I can use the set tools for that, say like a light switch, so I don't use any oily, dirty screwdrivers to remove a light switch off a wall or a plug socket off a wall and put a nice big black greasy handprint on a white wall or a newly freshly painted wall. So they're good for that. I've got about 3 or 4 of these. I think I've got one in the garage. I've got 2 inside. I think this one I got for my computer maintenance tools. Put some of them in there. Obviously it's nice and compact for that. You don't really need a great big toolbox for your computer maintenance stuff. So if you're going to be doing it professionally, you're going to somebody's house, you don't need a great big massive usual like cantilever style toolbox size box. Something small like that with your screwdrivers, basically. Your things like your forceps and chip pullers and things like that. It only really needs to be in something small like this. That's kind of what I keep these for, that kind of stuff. You do on here have a little hole for a padlock, so if you wanted to put that on, a padlock on there, that would be good. If you're going somewhere, it's your lunch break, you put it on there, that's great. But if you're going to leave it somewhere that's going to be a big deal, then it's plastic, so people will be able to cut through that with a pair of hacksaw or a pair of pliers, so it's not going to be brilliant. On the top you've got this kind of component compartment, so if you need to take any components out with you, just unclip that from the top. You can put some little components or something in there. And obviously just clips back down. There you go, with a bit of force. This is the thing with them. Inside, that's about how much space that you've got. I'll just turn that in a minute. It's about how much space that you've got inside. It's alright just for a few loose odds and ends. The hinges aren't brilliant, that's one thing with it. But again, for a quid, you know what you're getting. They can't easily pop off. Want to be careful about them, but you know, as long as you don't meddle with it, and if it does pop off, it's easily put back on there. You know, for £1, basic little toolbox, ideal for something like your computer maintenance kit or something like that. You only need a few tools in there, a few niche tools, ideal for that. I'd recommend them for a quid. I've got a few of them. Pick a few up, any of your odds and ends that you got lying around, just store them away.